Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a work and career reading for Taurus from the 6th of August to the 20th of August 2018. I put the decks I'm using down in the description box, and if you'd like a personal video reading, I've also put the details in the description box. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment if these messages resonate with you. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm using the Angel of Abundance cards to just get some angel input, and then I will start the general read after that. So the first card is have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when we ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as to give it to others as you are guided. And the second one is cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There is no need for you to compete, as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So I need to cooperate, and don't bother to compete with anybody else. You're good at what you do, so don't worry about competing with other people. And ask for help and have the courage to accept help from people, because Taurus doesn't like to accept help usually. We usually feel like we can do it all ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to just draw some cards for the general energy. And then I will do the general read after that. So the first card is new perspective and approach to a problem. Maybe it was something that involved some sort of litigation, legal matter that you had. So you were needing to find a new approach to sort this problem out. Maybe you need to bring in some sort of legal intervention within your new approach to a problem, and there might be a partnership involved. So if you're getting divorced or so forth, there is some sort of a legal matter going on between you and somebody else involving a partnership, and you need to have a new perspective and approach to that particular problem. So in the past, you've had to you needed to have a positive attitude. So you've been needing to have a positive attitude, and anything you're doing, you need to diversify. So bring in a whole lot of different things into what you're doing. So if you're starting something new, you need to look at different avenues on how to actually push this forward. And be very positive or optimistic. Don't let any negative thoughts enter your mind. So at the moment you're seeking employment and looking for something new, maybe a new job. So that's why you've been needing a new perspective, a new approach to things. And maybe this new job that you're having has got to do with a partnership. So maybe a business partnership coming in as well for you. And don't forget about effective time management. So make sure you're planning and have everything on schedule, and make sure that you are doing things according to a rigorous time plan, or make sure that your time is all accounted for. So effective time management, so that you're doing things that are productive and you're not doing things that make you waste time. Okay. Oops. Right, so I'm going to use the Bright Idea deck just to do the general tarot read. I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so the general energies of this card is science. So you're trying to bring in a lot of technology into whatever work you are doing at this particular moment. So maybe whatever you're doing, maybe you're trying to bring in a lot more computers, literacy, science into your work, and you're spending a lot of time examining facts, making sure that you are bringing in the science into something that is considered to be not very scientific. So bringing in a lot of science into your work and making sure that you're taking the let's say you're taking the voodoo out of your work. So you're taking all the superstition out of your work and really bringing in a lot of science, new thoughts, new ideas, and you're approaching it very, very logical. And you're spending a lot of time studying it, examining it all very, very closely. The world is watching as well, so you're bringing a lot of science and technology into your work at this particular moment. So the main situation is optimism crossed by resolve. So you obviously have recovered from a really awful situation, and you're a survivor in it at this particular moment. You may have needed to be rescued from it, but it was your sheer willpower that got you through the situation where everything was destroyed. So everything in your life, you've come out of a situation that has been really destroyed, and you are coming out of it, so you are recovering from it. And it's crossed by optimism. Optimism being the main situation. So you need to be more in touch with your spiritual self. Be very optimistic. Make sure that you are asking a higher power for help, because that is there, and there is a guiding light, something that it will guide you into doing the right thing, and you'll be able to get through a situation because of this optimism. So be positive, don't let negative thoughts influence you, and don't get depressed. And there is something, maybe thoughts, dreams, actions that will come in to guide you. There are divine messages coming in for you with this optimism card, and it will, whatever it is, will guide you out of any kind of chaos. You can see this woman is being rescued by a fireman. So with this optimism card, it shows that the universe is sending you somebody to rescue you. You will get that help, and you will be taken out of a situation of a burning building. So whatever problem you are in at this moment, you will get the help to move you out. It will come to you. The universe is sending that person. So in the past year or so, you've been working very, very hard, doing a lot of skilled work, and something that requires where you were trained, and now you're putting everything into action. So you're applying all your skills into something, and you're working very, very independently and very well, and you're an expert at what you do. You're adding light onto the subject. So that means that you are bringing in new ideas, new enlightenment into the picture there. So very skilled work coming in this last year, and working very independently. You have been feeling a bit overwhelmed in the last 3 months or so, and this cycle is now, this is the 10 of Cups, so that all that depression and anxiety and misery is now finishing. This being overwhelmed is now over. That cycle is over. 10 is the end of cycles. So all this grief that you've been going through is now coming to an end, and you will move on to a new cycle. And you have had to find a new motivation, a new thing to do. So you've moved into a new, from the 10 of Cups, you've moved into the Ace of Cups. So you have made that transition between feeling overwhelmed and miserable in the last 3 months, and now you are seeing a better picture, a bigger thing. So you've moved into the Ace of Cups, which means a new gift of emotional stability, something new coming in emotionally, and that is what is on your mind at this moment. So you are moving on. So at the moment, you are conserving as much of your money as possible, not spending a lot, really living very frugally. You've got money on your mind a lot. You're trying to keep your resources and use it for as long as possible, and you're being very stubborn in whatever you do. You have your ideas and your thoughts, and nobody's going to change that, and that is the way Taurus is. That is the way we are. And I think that these things work for you, so you should continue on that. And I think even if people try to persuade you from it, you know your stability. You are somebody that's not going to be pushed around and pulled around, and this is how you work. You are a person who plods on and does things and gets the job done in the end, which is a good thing. Even though it might take a little time, and it might not be to everybody's taste, but it is something that you can deal with, and it's something that you're good at. So you continue going in this way. Keep your integrity about you. If this is what you believe in, then don't let anybody persuade you otherwise, because this is who you are, and people should recognize that this is who you are, and this is how you're going to respond to things. If you're in a job position, this is a very stable position that you are in. So if you're reaching a point of stability after losing everything or instability, you are now going to be in a position of stability, and you will have enough to cope, enough resources to cope with your life or instability that you went through. Okay, so you yourself are a person of action right now. You have taken the first steps towards abundance, and that is coming. So you are now on the move. Things are starting to move for you, and you are starting to do things of action. And you are telling people where to get off, and you are not allowing anybody to take advantage of you. So you are telling people, you're not allowing people to come and give you any grief anymore. You are taking control of the situation, and that is how people are seeing you, as somebody who is of abundance and who will take care of the situation and not allowing people to take advantage of them. You want to reach a position of authority. You want to be a person who can finally be in charge of everything, be in charge of your life, and you are at that position. The Emperor is a card of rulership, so you want to be at the height of your game, and you want to be in the highest position you can possibly be in a management position probably. So going into the future, you've got cooperation, exhaustion, and instincts. So you are working to build something really beautiful, big, something better than has ever been before, and you are getting the help of other people, inspiration from other people. If you are working, if you're working alone, then you are working and you are building something that is quite magnificent. This is a new phase, something new beginning. So it will only get better. So a lot of progress coming in with the 6. This is the 6 of Pentacles. You will have to accept help as well from other people, because 6 of Pentacles talks about charity, giving and receiving. So you will need to accept help and offers of help. So you are working very, very hard. You've got all your concentration going into this work. You are chained to this job, and you are spending days and nights regardless of time. You have put all your time and energy into this work. It involves a lot of paperwork. It involves a lot of information. So you are doing that, and you can see all your time is going in, and you're very chained to this job. That's all you're concentrating, and it is making you quite tired. And you are following your instincts. It's never been done before, so you are going by your intuition, and you are feeling your way through it. You don't know where you're going at this moment, but you are following your instincts, and and that's how you're keeping your balance. So you're doing things very slowly, and you're being very sure-footed. This man doesn't even have shoes on, so you are doing things right from basics, and you are walking along this. It's almost like this tightrope. You can fall on either side, but this person is managing to do it, and they're doing it very cautiously. They're not taking any risks, and even though they can't see anything, they seem to be blind at this particular moment. They're doing it quite by instincts and managing to stay balanced. So whatever hard work or whatever project you're doing, you are working very hard at it to build it up, and you are spending all your time, and you're going by your instincts, and you're keeping your balance as well. So I'm just going to draw 3 cards from the Angel Tarot, and this is just for advice. Okay, you've got the Emperor and the Empress coming up over here. And the Empress says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So you are getting to rule. Maybe you are working independently of everybody else. Maybe it's a self-made business that you're doing. So you need organization and logic to sort this out. And this is an Archangel Michael card. So it's telling you need structure and discipline as well. And the Empress is by Archangel Gabriel, which says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So this tells you that when you take control and have determination, you've got abundance coming in. And it says there's lavish abundance, so a lot of abundance coming in for you from working and taking and being disciplined. And the last card is awakening. And these are 3 major arcana cards, so these were life lessons and something that the universe wanted you to do. So whatever situation you want to do was karmic, or whatever situation you came through is a karmic situation. And the last card is awakening. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It is important to be yourself. So with the awakening card, it's the judgment card, which usually says that you have to leave the past behind and move forward, take the lessons and move forward, see things from a different perspective and reinvent yourself. So a need to reinvent yourself by you organizing yourself and using logic. With the Emperor card, taking leadership of the position. It seems like the Empress energy comes in, which means that abundance will come in, and you will now reinvent yourself, and everything that was in the past will fall away, and you need to see things from a different perspective and let go of the past, but everything will fall away and something new will come in that will be better. And with the Empress, a lot of abundance eventually coming in for you. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And take care now. Goodbye.